Matley, or would it be Charlteus? Would it be Charlteus or Matley?
So Class Episode 3 is here, Night Visiting, where aliens who feed off grief have come out to play, and they're particularly keen on Tanya.
I can't get over how good Viv was in this. I mean, this is her first acting role, and she managed to portray the theme of grief so well.
You can see her head working out that this is obviously a trap, but she's going with her heart, and that battle between the two.
We actually had this physical, literal battle with her grief at the end of the episode, and I thought this was a really nice metaphor. I like that we have this theme of visual metaphors going through Class at the moment.
I can't imagine how difficult it is to actually have to basically carry an entire episode with your own performance.
She did it so much justice, and coming from someone that has recently lost someone close to them in their family, I could relate so much to this because I knew how she was feeling. I knew how she was feeling at the loss of someone so close.
Vivian O'Para did give a very heartfelt performance, and I feel like this really was supposed to be her episode. However, for me, in terms of character development, I feel as if April really, took the spotlight because of her monologue she had about her dad trying to do the suicide attempt and all the therapy she went through. I was like, whoa, that is layers to a character right there.
Charlie and Mateus. Abs for days. Those abs were so fabulous. It was almost distracting from the scene.
I was so excited for this episode because we saw in the trailer that we were going to get some of Charlie and Mateus' relationship developing in a big way, which I was really excited about because I love the two of them as characters and I love that we're getting a gay relationship on a mainstream television programme.
They have this real tenderness about them and their relationship is not overstated or overdone.
And just be shown as honest and nothing more than just a relationship, not the fact that it's a homosexual relationship, it's just a relationship. And that's all it was. And I think that was very nice. It made me feel normal.
I ideally would like to see more exploration of the interspecies side of things, like the alien nature of loving versus human nature of loving.
Those entire scenes were just me kind of clutching my pearls and squealing at the screen because it was so beautiful.
I don't know whether I buy April and Ram.
I know they were building it up in this episode, but I personally didn't see any chemistry between them in episodes 1 and 2. I didn't see the build up towards this at all, and suddenly they're kissing at the bus stop.
So I'm very excited to see more of it and how it develops across the series. I do feel it was a bit too forced, and I'd quite like to see it blossom a bit more.
And not to mention that Ram clearly had more chemistry with Tanya, in my eyes anyway. It just doesn't really make sense to me.
But they're both, very hot, so why not?
Yeah, Ram and April's dynamic don't really work. Yeah, she shouldn't be kissing anyone but me. Maybe that's what I'm getting at here.
I did feel quite bad for Miss Quill. Now, she's a very hard character, but at the end of the episode you could see just how lonely she is.
I love the concept of the monster feeding off of people's grief. I feel like that's something that reflects life anyway. When you are grieving for someone or you are mourning someone, you do have that feeling that something is pulling energy out of you.
Those long tendrils coming and trying to grip you and draw you back in. And in a way, it's sort of like when grief has a hold of you and is trying to tear you away from your life and ruin you. And I really loved that visual imagery.
Oh, reach for my hand. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Just do it. Come on. Nothing bad's. I'm not an alien. You wouldn't believe it, would you? You just wouldn't reach for the hand. Or maybe you would, if you had a personal connection to them. I don't know. Leave it in the comments below. Let's see what you think.
The most serious questions are, would you have been taken in by the grief monster? Or did you believe in these relationships? And, of course, do you think the Hunger Games is real? Of course it isn't. Or is it? Well, we'll never know. Well, either way, let us know in the comment section below, and links to all of the channels are in the description. And feel free to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel for all the latest on Class. So until next time, see ya!